leadership can be isolating at times. In this video, we will talk about having a sense of purpose and value and how this can ease feelings of isolation. It can be hard to avoid feeling isolated as a leader, especially in a field like education. The role of superintendent, school principal, or director of special education can feel especially isolating. When your job is providing insights and direction to others, it can become a bit overwhelming. This is why it's essential to take steps to care for yourself so that you can effectively support your team. Today, I want you to think back to what got you into education in the first place. For me, I started as a speech-language pathologist in the medical field, but I moved into the education space because I loved seeing and feeling the impact I could make on my students. Now think back to what got you into education in the first place. On days when you get a nasty email or have left a meeting totally discouraged, it can be a lifesaver to have a reminder of that original purpose. I did this by creating my own personal mission statement. I talk about mission statements a lot because it can be easy to lose focus on your original goal. I think it's safe to say that most teachers, principals, and superintendents started in education because they wanted to have a positive impact on the next generation. Keeping that initial motivation in mind and writing it down, and I cannot repeat that enough, you have to write it down. That way you can stay inspired and motivated. It doesn't have to be complicated. Keep it simple. If you confuse, you lose. This is one of my favorite quotes from Donald Miller. Again, this is personal to you, so make it something easily understandable and motivating. Once you have a mission statement, put it somewhere where you will see it daily. My formal goals are on a board right behind me. I actually have sticky notes all around my computer so that if I want to remember something like my mission statement or a Bible verse, for instance, it will always be right in front of me. You might think, well, I'll get used to seeing it and stop paying attention. The truth is that whether it is conscious or not, you're seeing it every day. And every day, even if it's only a tiny little reminder to your subconscious, you have a reason for your journey right in front of you. And because you care about it, it's tough to ignore. Another thing I find incredibly valuable is to write down some of your biggest wins. When you have big and difficult goals, it can be hard to see how far you've come already. In education, it can feel like you are a hamster in a wheel just spinning your wheels. But think of the things that you have accomplished over the last week, month, or even year. Think about how many students you have helped graduate, or the names of students you know you've truly impacted and made a difference in their lives. Once you think of a few, again, write it down and put it somewhere where you see it, visible every day. You will very soon realize how big of a difference you're making on this world. So to recap, I encourage you, again, write down the personal mission statement, why you got into education in the first place. Take a moment to appreciate how far you have really come. When you do this, you'll realize the incredible value and the driving purpose you have. When you feel isolated, the loudest voice in your head is your own. We are our own worst critics. Believe me, I know this. Take the time to make sure that your voice is not coming from a place of disappointment and guilt, but instead from a place of value and purpose. Because I feel each of you holds an incredible value and purpose as educators. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you liked it and would like to see more videos like this, feel free to visit our free resource library at lighthouse-therapy.com. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.